neither realizing how quickly the calm moment was about to turn violent.
Right.
4 armed men closed in. Cool Money, Baby dressed in all gray, came running with a Drake.
Damn.
Alongside Savage Gang members. In an instant, the quiet of the morning shattered. The parking lot erupted with gunfire. Bullets ripped through glass, cars, and storefronts as chaos exploded in broad daylight. Dallas isn't just a city. It's a labyrinth of blocks, corners, and neighborhoods.
Right.
Each with its own sets, its own battles. Some names echo louder than others. One of those names is B4L, Brothers for Life.
Brothers for Life.
B4L isn't confined to a single hood. From Pleasant Grove to Oak Cliff, North Dallas to South Dallas,
right.
Their presence is everywhere.
They everywhere.
Young men in their 20s walk the streets alongside veterans pushing 40, men who've seen the streets shift and change for decades. But Brothers for Life carries another meaning. It carries a memory. Billy for Life, a man whose death would ignite one of the coldest sparks in the ongoing Dallas drill conflict. Billy wasn't just another name. He was the symbol of loyalty in B4L. January 12th, 2022. On that fateful morning, he was unaware of the trap being set. 2 men, Yakuza and Manta, high-ranking members of OTS, were already on the hunt. Their target wasn't personal,
Oh, so they
it
say
was
that's the one who
business.
killed him?
Stretch Gang's number 7 had put a price on Billy's head after a dispute with B4L. When Yakuza and Manta spotted Billy in the lot, there was no hesitation. The shots rang out. Chaos broke the calm of the morning. At 11:07 a.m., police arrived to find him critically wounded. Hours later, at just 26, LaBilly Traynell Hunter was pronounced dead. In drill culture, death doesn't end a story, it amplifies it. OTS rapper Lil 6 turned Billy's murder into lyrics, mocking the tragedy in chilling detail. In his track titled PFK, Lil 6 rapped in brutal detail about Billy's final moments. What happened at the back of the apartments? A n got stretched. He was screaming when bullets was hitting him. He continued, mocking his death. B4L got faced, his ass erased. I know they sad for bro, but to be honest, tell them f that n his lil ass had to go. Every verse was more than music. It was a message.
Demonic. That's just evil. It's just evil. Just a bunch of short yellow bus kids crashing out with guns. That's all it is.
A verbal hit meant to wound and provoke. 7 months after OTS members Yakuza and Manta murdered Billy, B4L members Ali and rising Dallas drill rapper Cool Money Baby crossed paths with OTS member 223 Benji. Without hesitation, they opened fire, striking Benji in the leg as he collapsed near his car. The shooting quickly drew attention, and police arrived just as the duo attempted to flee, sparking a high-speed chase through Dallas, from South Haskell to Scion Road.
Oh, damn.
Before law enforcement finally brought the situation under control.
Oh, so they caught him.
Both Ali and Cool Money Baby faced charges for aggravated assault and evading arrest, though they would eventually return to the streets.
Yeah, because he ain't died, that's why.
Cool Money Baby later released a track titled G23, openly boasting about the attack. In the song, he rapped, "Who trying to bump? Go ask Benji how we caught him," and tried to switch him out the truck, turning real-life violence into music. By the end of 2023, B4L had set their sights on 448, a gang connected to Number 7. At that time, Number 7 was still repping 448. He wouldn't get backdoored and slimed by 448 Young Bull until 2025. But even then, cracks were showing. Young Bull humiliated him, stripping him of his chain, car, cash, and weapons. December 27th, 2023, just 2 days after Christmas. At 9 a.m. on a cold Dallas morning, 51-year-old Moreland Smith pulled into a shopping center to grab donuts and start his day. He wasn't in the streets. He wasn't part of the politics. Just a working man on a simple errand. But in Dallas, where rivalries erupt across streets, parking lots, and even the quietest corners, a simple morning errand can turn deadly.
That's crazy,
Smith had no warning. In the span of seconds, he was swallowed by chaos. An innocent civilian trapped in the storm of bullets, in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So was he innocent bystander or was it mistaken
a member
identity?
of 448, was nearby. The two recognized each other, locking eyes before striking up a brief conversation. neither realizing how quickly the calm moment was about to turn violent.
Right.
4 armed men closed in. Cool Money, Baby dressed in all gray, came running with a Drake.
Damn.
Alongside Savage Gang members J3 Get Busy, Mo Gotti, and another shooter. In an instant, the quiet of the morning shattered.
Ooh.
The parking lot erupted with gunfire. Bullets ripped through glass, cars, and storefronts as chaos exploded in broad daylight. Cuddy collapsed first, blood pooling beneath him. Moreland followed, his body crumpling just feet from the donuts he came for. Innocence offered no shield against the politics of the streets. When police arrived, both men were gone, Cuddy, the target, and Moreland, the bystander who never saw it coming. But the violence didn't end there. A video surfaced online, circulating across Dallas within hours. The footage showed Cuddy and Moreland lying side by side on the pavement, blood spilling into the street as a bystander recorded. The clip went viral, dissed, mocked, and laughed at by rival cliques. To the city, it was entertainment. To their families, it was horror.
I never understood why niggas pull their phone out when somebody on the floor fighting for their life, bleeding with a bullet in their ass. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? And you pulling your phone out recording. You ain't got no belt. You ain't trying to stop the bleeding. You don't got no mouth to mouth. Motherfucker ain't got no peroxide, a Band-Aid, nothing. Shorty just sitting there recording. Like, that's so weird to me.
Silva would later sum it up best. Reckless, with no regard for anyone. Open shops, closed shops, people inside, and still bullets tore through everything. Nobody was ever arrested for the murders. Months later, Cool Money Baby would end up sentenced to a couple years in jail. Not for the hit on Cuddy, but on parole violations. Serving time while the case itself remained cold. By 2024, Savage Gang's J3 Get Busy had become one of the city's most feared names. A Dallas drill records artist whose music and violence were indistinguishable. His songs weren't just music. They were proclamations of power and reflections of his hits. After his ambush on Yakuza and his mother at a Walmart in North Dallas, while behind bars he dropped the track How I'm Leaving, rapping, spin back to back, trying to catch me a sack, I done shut down the North and I bent through the rack. June 7th, 2024, 6:30 in the morning. The sun was barely up when Yakuza, a certified outstanding OTS
that nigga, he ain't got locked up yet, bro. I've been hearing about 77 bodies this man that caught in Dallas, man. Lock that nigga up.
Stop it. Get some help.
Into the Walmart on Forest Lane in North Dallas with his mother. What should have been a quiet, ordinary stop turned into an ambush. J3 had been trailing them, waiting for the moment. As soon as their car stopped, he opened fire in broad daylight, spraying the vehicle in the middle of a busy parking lot. Yakuza managed to escape unscathed, but his mother wasn't as fortunate. She was struck by the bullets meant for her son.
That's crazy. See how niggas see what I'm saying though? Niggas be getting their mama shot, all that. Like, just cause you out here acting a fool, your mama got hit with a bullet. You ain't even get hit. It's always like that, bro. The nigga that's doing all the crazy shit don't ever get hit. It's always the innocent bystander that dies. It's always the kid. It's always the girl. You know what I'm saying? That shit is so weird.
8 days after J3 Get Busy ambushed Yakuza and his mother at Walmart, striking Yakuza's mom in broad daylight, tensions in the city had reached a boiling point. On July 25th, 2024, OTS members Yakuza and ThaRealFBGK, also known as Arrow, linked up with Fed Bread's Thi. Their objective was straightforward: track down B4L member JT at his own complex, Lakeside Apartments, and take him out. The group was fully masked and armed, all except for Yakuza. He made no effort to hide his face. By that time, he was already one of Dallas's most wanted, tied to several high-profile killings, including the March double homicide of SOS members Cam and Kamari.
So he was already...
Another body wouldn't faze him. He was already fleeing 2 active capital murder warrants.
Damn!
1:20 p.m. Dallas police...
So that's why he said, I don't need no mask. Shorty out here trying to catch as many bodies as he can before he get locked up. That shit is sick as hell.
North Central Crime Response Team got a hit on a stolen red GMC pickup at 9600 Gulf Lakes Trail, Lakeside Apartments. The truck, occupied by 4 armed suspects, was backed into a space, engine off but still dangerous. CRT officers called in uniformed patrols to contain the scene. A marked Dodge Charger positioned on the driver's side, a Chevy Tahoe on the right. The trap was ready. ThaRealFBGK slammed the gas, the red GMC smashing onto the Charger's hood and scraping the Tahoe before rolling backward and stalling. Doors flew open, ThaRealFBGK, and an unidentified man sprinted into the complex. Yakuza stepped out unmasked, fearless, daring the officers to act. Arrow followed, holding a handgun with an extended magazine and Glock switch. Officer Travis Marks in the Tahoe fired as Arrow aimed, hitting him. But Arrow kept running, bleeding, weapon in hand. Officers swarmed. Timothy Steed fired but missed. Arrow was finally cornered on the west side, tackled, disarmed, and rushed to a hospital alive but in custody. ThaRealFBGK was caught inside the complex, complaining of chest pain before being hospitalized. Yakuza was taken near the stolen truck and transported to police headquarters for questioning on the Dixon Avenue.
There's something wrong with these niggas, gang. This nigga in the mugshot smiling, bro. I want y'all to understand something. It's either only 2 things going on with a nigga like that. Either he's really crazy, like it's really something wrong with him in real life, or he playing, trying to act like this shit don't faze him, knowing damn well he's scared as hell to go to jail for the rest of his life. Like, don't get it misconstrued, bro.
Homicide of Cam and Kamari. The 4th suspect vanished on foot. Police recovered 4 weapons, 2 from the truck, 1 along Arrow's escape path, and 1 inside the vehicle. The B4L member they had been hunting, 28-year-old JT, was arrested months later at the same Lakeside Apartments. He was charged with felon in possession of a firearm and made his initial appearance before U.S. Magistrate Judge Rebecca Rutherford. On August 7th, 2024, plainclothes officers conducted heightened surveillance near Walnut Hill Lane and Greenville Avenue following the Lakeside Apartments incident, where ThaRealFBGK, Yakuza, and Arrow had crashed a stolen pickup into police vehicles. During this operation, they spotted a black Kia Sorento committing traffic violations while leaving the complex. Patrol officers stopped the vehicle, and JT, in the passenger seat, drew attention with furtive movements and repeated glances back at the officers. A search revealed a high-capacity Glock magazine under the passenger seat and a .40 caliber Glock handgun in the glove compartment, loaded with a live round and fitted with a Glock.
You riding hot with Glocks and switches on the back of your car, and you driving crazy as hell like that? These little boys slow, gang. I'm telling you, short yellow bus kids with guns. They ain't even got enough sense.
Which JT had a prior conviction for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, serving 3 years in state prison. If convicted on the federal charges, he faces up to 15 years behind bars.
Tripping. He gonna get at least 5 or 10 because he wasn't supposed to have a gun in the first place. Then you got 2 guns and one of them got a switch on it? You gonna do at least 10, bro.
Arrow served 1 year and 6 months in jail, gaining release in August 2025. Just a week later, on August 17, B4L member Ali, who had been in that car with Cool Money Baby during the 2022 shooting of 223 Benji, struck again. Broad daylight cameras captured Ali walking into a building and immediately drawing his switch, landing multiple hits on Arrow. The attack was only stopped because the woman with Ali grabbed his arm, throwing off his aim. Without her intervention, Arrow could have been killed in broad daylight,
so he
captured on
right
camera
there,
for the world to see. The streets of Dallas had once again proven their unforgiving nature, where seconds decide life or death, and where the line between music, reputation, and reality is razor thin. Every action reverberates across neighborhoods, Every retaliation fuels the next, and every name carries a weight that cannot be ignored. And with that, the story of OTS versus B4L comes to its latest chapter.
Hey, bro, I be telling y'all, gang.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help. Because if you think that this shit is worth it, what y'all doing, this motherfucker came back to the same apartment building with a Glock. These niggas run around with designer. They run around with jewelry. They got 14 Glocks. They got switches. Switches ain't the cheapest thing you could buy. They got switches. They got cars. They stealing cars. They robbing niggas. They got drugs on them when they get locked up. Why don't you take that money and move? Why would you stay in Dallas knowing damn well it's hot as hell? Because y'all trying to prove to a bunch of other niggas that y'all like that. And that is sweet. Do your homework on sweetness. If you risking your life every day to impress another man, I'm going to think you like boys. You catch my drift?